we've talked to the doctors. Hannah's not doing good. And
nothing happened this
probably
morning.
not going to make it.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
We're not.
And this is going to be a homicide.
I don't even know where I was going with that.
This is 35-year-old babysitter Lindsay Parton. Right now, Lindsay thinks that taking the life of young Hannah Wesh is an absolute joke because this evil babysitter cares more about her job.
So I almost got fired today. I was afraid I was losing my house and my job.
Than she does about a murder that she is fully convinced she can get away with. But clue?
You put yourself right in the bullseye.
I believe you're not being honest with us, and you need to come clean with it.
After Clue is about to wipe that smile off her face.
I would never hurt a kid in my life.
Okay, so if you wouldn't, who would?
This is the only spot that you're going to get a chance to cooperate. If you don't let it out, then that's on you.
On March 8th, 2018, it was just another morning for single father Jason. He woke up, got his 3-year-old daughter Hannah ready, and drove her to her babysitter's house on Shank Road in Hanover Township, Ohio. The same routine they'd had 5 days a week for the past 8 months. But barely 10 minutes after dropping her off, Jason got the worst call of his life. It was from Hannah's 35-year-old babysitter, Lindsay Parton, claiming something was seriously wrong. Jason turned back immediately while Lindsay called 911. On that call, she told the dispatcher that Hannah was fine and then just passed out, that she walked into the house and went limp, mentioning that she had somehow fallen. And then, unprompted, before anyone had accused her of a thing, she made sure to say she didn't do anything. When EMTs arrived, they found Hannah with shallow, irregular breathing and a number of injuries. After a brief examination, she was rushed to Fort Hamilton Hospital and put on a ventilator. Immediately, all eyes turned to Lindsay, the last person who was with Hannah. She was promptly brought in for an interview, with detectives wanting to figure out what happened to Hannah.
Okay. So, take us back to this morning when when Hannah gets your house.
Okay, well, he walked in the door like normal.
Through the front door, back door?
Where you guys came in.
Mm-hmm.
And sat her down.
Was he carrying her?
Mm-hmm. He carries her in, has her blanket over her, because it's cold, obviously, right now. And sat her down.
In the garage or in
Yeah, just, she's standing there. And, they kiss goodbye, whatever. He said, "I'll be back to get you." And she said, "Okay, bye." And I looked at her, I said, "Are you tired this morning or you want to stay up?" She said, "I want to stay up." I said, "Okay." So we walked in. She was in front of me. I opened the door. She was in front of me. That red chair that sits right there. My phone down. Started to take off my robe. She looked at me. "Buddy, can we do couch and donut?" Because we always do. I like the powdered donuts in the morning before we have breakfast. It's hit or miss if she decides to go back to bed or wants the couch. Sometimes she's not. So I said, "Of course." And she went to take off her jacket and just fell forward. And like I said, "Hannah, get up. What are you doing?" I thought maybe she tripped because I was putting my robe down. Wasn't necessarily looking at her, and she didn't get back up.
Who else at the house when she was dropped off?
So just me. Savannah, the redhead, was still asleep. Mm-hmm. Vivian was up in the kitchen. She was standing there because she was greeting Hannah.
Right.
So is it TJ?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Timothy.
And that's
TJ.
He's your boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay. So was he already up and getting ready
to go
to work?
He was already at the barn.
Lindsay's longtime partner, Timothy J. Smith, who she refers to as TJ, would later be slammed with a number of sexual crimes and 4 counts of gross sexual imposition involving a young victim.
What time did he leave?
6:15, 6:30, 6:15.
Is he usually the one that gets there and opens everything up first? Or?
Him and his dad both.
Okay.
Just kind of, because his dad lives in the yellow house, the farmhouse right there.
Okay.
Just the end of the line.
Yeah, and then they own the barn. TJ has 17 acres right there, and his dad has all the other stuff.
Right.
They're the ones that put on that pheasants forever hunt and Labor Day and all
Pheasants
that.
and maybe quail.
Yeah. She's been flourishing since she's been with us. You know what I mean? It's a nice place for her to be. I don't know. We do a lot of stuff. We go to the zoo. I have a zoo pass. I feel like she's a little bit more behind than the other ones, like I've said before.
Was she acting any different this morning than normal?
No. No, I mean, she seemed tired,
Mm-hmm.
but it was 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm in shock.
Right.
I mean, I'm in shock. All I've done my whole life is want to be a mom and take care of kids and
Sure.
teaching. My mom's a teacher. I've never seen a kid hurt.
Do you take pictures of them often?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have pictures of them in your phone?
I'm sure I do. I don't know that I've taken any recently because it's been cold and been outside.
Yeah. So what is the password on your phone if you need to look at those pictures?
Oh gosh. I don't even know. Oh, 331166.
Okay. All right.
331166.
Yeah, my birthday's double.
Okay. All right. So, you said that yesterday you guys were they were playing around. And tell me how they got into the garage.
I let him in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that door stay open or does it?
It stays closed if we're not out there.
Mhm.
I mean, the playing in the garage has just been like the last week
Okay.
because he moved that barn in the back or that
Yeah.
lean-to thing just got done, so he moved
Everything that was in and out.
the big stuff and put all the outside toys. I mean, we're outside Tuesday with the garage doors open, but then it got cold again. So
Right.
he's like, why don't we just make the garage a room where they can do their ride-on toys
Right.
and not be inside all day.
Lindsay had turned the garage into a play area for the kids she babysat. According to her, that's where Hannah spent most of her time, and where she claims Hannah had fallen the day before and hit her head, which left her with several bruises.
So you said Tuesday when it was nice out, you guys went for a walk in the driveway. Who's we? Who all was there?
Me and the 4 kids.
It's always just you and the 4 kids? You don't ever have any help or
No, it's just me.
anyone that comes in and helps you out? Or does TJ come home and help out ever?
Not really. I mean, he tries
Okay.
here and there. I mean, he helps when he gets home,
Yeah.
like with our kids.
Like
But-
most guys usually just
Well, I
gets
take that back.
frustrated.
Tuesday, he did come up. He was at the barn, and it was nice. And he came up about 4:00,
Yeah.
and played out. We all played outside,
Okay.
so he was up there. I mean, he tries.
Does he ever discipline the kids?
Not really.
Has he ever?
No. I mean, if they're not listening to me, you better listen to your mom. But no, he's pretty busy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have you ever seen him swat them or spank them or anything?
I'm wanting to get their attention. Like, hey, listen to your mom. But
Right.
nothing. No. I'm not a spanker.
How do you discipline there?
Well, sometimes I raise my voice. I probably do that more often than I should, but I do try to tell them why I'm saying no. I had a really good mom. She's a teacher. We didn't have to be spanked. She just, I don't know, it was always explained to us why the reason was no, why you couldn't do that. I don't know. I tried to say no, that we can't do that. You'll get hurt
Right.
if you do that, or if you don't, we don't cut up your, because my biggest one gets mad because I cut up her grapes. If I don't cut your grapes up, you can't get mad because I'm cutting your grapes up.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't know. I just try to, and if they're hitting each other, why hit them as a disciplinary action when you're trying to get them not to hit?
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. I just try to talk to them. And sometimes if they're doing things over and over, they put their nose in the corner or they sit in their timeout chair, the little rockers in the living room with their timeout chairs.
Right. Well,
What's Hannah's dad's name? Jason?
Mhm.
Okay. So you've known him for a year.
Yeah, about a year.
Okay.
Almost a year.
And you've been babysitting his daughter for a year?
Yeah, so I know Kaylin's mom, the other little girl from high school. And so on a Sunday night, TJ's like, so we hired a new mechanic and I need you to watch this kid. I'm kidding. So he started out as a mechanic at the barn and then now he's out and on the cruise making more money, which is good for him. But
Yeah.
but he's gone more. So when I first started having her, it was 7 to 5 and he was there right at 5. I don't even know where I was going with that.
How long you've been watching this?
Oh, yeah. And so then, TJ's like, because before Kaylin didn't get there till 8, he's like, and you got to get over an hour earlier.
Right.
So, yeah, and then, so it was supposed to be temporary, and then he was moving into the house next door because it became available. And so he was like, would you mind doing this permanently? And I said, yeah, just not on Fridays. My dad has a trucking business. I do all the paperwork for that.
Sure.
And I try to spend time with my own kids too. I babysit so I don't have to ask him for any,
Right.
grocery money and things like that. So.
Who's that? Your dad or
TJ? No, TJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys keep things pretty separate?
For the most part. Yeah. I don't have any money.
Right.
So, all I have is student loan debt. And
yeah.
And he's been working since he was 18.
Jason had been working for TJ's father at a construction firm down the road from the house. It's how he and Lindsay connected. He needed a babysitter, and she was right there. He'd been dropping Hannah off with her 5 days a week for about 8 months. At this point in the interrogation, Hannah is still alive but in critical condition at Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Lindsay doesn't know that yet. Once she finds out just how far things have gone, her reaction is just as one would expect.
But
Well, we've talked to the doctors down at UC. Hannah's not doing good. Okay? Whatever happened to her happened this morning.
oh my God.
It's not from the fall from yesterday. She has a severe.
Oh my God.
So what we need is the truth from you.
That is the truth.
We need to know
God.
how this happened. That way we can treat her.
I'm absolutely telling you the
Okay.
truth. Oh my
Because
God.
the way it's looking right now is that this happened at your house because we need to find out. We need the
I
truth.
swear to God, I'm telling you the exact
So
truth. We walked in the house
From what the
and
doctor's
she
saying,
just fell.
she did not walk. She did not talk with this type of injury. None of that is
She
possible.
did. I promise you she did. We walked right in the house.
Who's we?
Me and her. She walked in herself.
And they're saying that's not possible.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He watched her walk in.
With the injury, there's no way that she could have walked. So, like you said, we're going to be straight up with you.
I'm straight up with you. I'm dead serious.
This is
No, she walked right in my house.
okay.
And within 30 seconds, I swear, I'm not lying. I would never hurt in my life. My kids don't even get spanked.
Okay, so if you wouldn't, who would?
I don't know.
Okay, I believe you're not being honest with us, and you need to come clean with it because
Yeah, right
you're going to
now
be a
it's-
part of this. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Okay, as one mother to another, you can't kid. You can't joke around about this. You can't hide behind it. You need to come ahead of this and tell us what's going on and what you know.
Yeah, I don't know anything that goes on over there, but then I know she's mischievous.
Okay, what happened this morning?
Nothing at my house. Nothing at my house. And I swear to God to you.
What did he say to you?
He said, I said, oh, her bruise looks better. And he said, yeah, because actually I put vapor rub on her.
Yeah.
Trying to make it cool down. And I Googled how to make a bruise look better.
The day before Hannah collapsed, Lindsay made 5 Google searches on her phone, all of them about how to treat or get rid of bruising. While she claimed she was only looking for a remedy to treat her bruises from the fall, she had deleted 2 of those searches, something an innocent person would never do. She claimed Hannah's injuries were from a fall in the garage the previous afternoon, but what the doctors at UC were seeing didn't match a fall.
We're talking about something that happened today, okay?
Yeah,
And
nothing
she's
happened this
probably not
morning.
going to make it. No, I'm not.
We're not. So this is going to be a homicide.
We need to find out what's going on.
Oh my God.
What did he say to you this morning?
God, I'm even trying to remember what we even said this morning. I said it's snowing again.
How did he act?
Normal. Completely normal. This was a completely normal morning. Oh my God.
How she was acting was normal.
Yes. I swear to God. I swear on my daughter's life, she walked into the house and nothing was abnormal whatsoever. Not one thing. Not one thing. Holy.
You need to help us help that.
I don't know what else to say.
I just need you to, I need you to think. I need you just to, if you need a minute, collect your thoughts. I need you to try to think.
Nothing. She ate fine last night. I was getting ready to get her a donut. She asked for a donut. I'm not lying about that. I am dead serious. She turned around and looked at me and said, "Buddy, can I have a donut and couch?"
What'd Jason do when he brought her in? Did he even come in the house?
No.
Okay, so tell me where he was at and what he did.
So when he walked in, he sat her down.
Walked in where? Be
The
specific.
garage.
Okay.
The garage. Sat her down, handed me the blanket. And I think I said, "Oh, her face looks a little bit better." Or "Her face looks good. Doesn't look like it was too bad." And he said, "Yeah." He said, "I think your vapor rub worked," or something like that. And then we walked in the house. She wanted another kiss. She asked him for double kisses and another hug. And we walked in the house. I opened the door to the back room, and she walked in front of me.
Okay. She walked in front of you.
Yes, ma'am.
And then where did you go?
Right behind her. I was like standing right behind her, and I put my phone on took my robe off.
Okay. And then what happened?
She turned around and looked at me, like just kind of like up at me and said, "Buddy, can I have donut and couch?" And started to take her jacket off and fell.
And when she fell, did she fall out of the door into the garage?
No,
or did she fall?
No, fell forward.
Okay. So she fell onto the carpet, you're saying?
Yeah.
And at that time, it was just you and who?
Me and her and Vivian was standing in the kitchen,
Okay.
waiting for Hannah to walk in.
And nobody else was in the house?
No.
Who'd you call first?
Jason. And I said, "Jason, there's something wrong. She collapsed. She like passed out." I said, "I'm going to call 911. I said, because he was at the barn loading the truck up.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "You need to come back up." I mean, I was screaming. I wasn't calm.
And did your boyfriend come back up with him?
Like a few minutes later, yeah, everybody was up. Yeah, my father-in-law, my mother, everybody came.
Yeah. You said that you know that she's mischievous, Hannah, and that when she's at home with her dad, that he's very busy and he doesn't get to pay attention.
Yeah.
What do you know? What have you seen? What do you know that goes on there?
Well, they're outside. I mean, she's outside a lot. Honestly, he's not home a lot. I don't really know where he goes or what he does.
He takes her with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not home a lot.
Yeah.
But when they are, it's usually they're usually outside playing.
Yeah. So you also told us earlier that when she's roughhousing, she's doing this with who?
It's usually Rachel, because Caitlin's older and she's.
And Rachel's who?
I think she's the letter.
And that's her sister?
Mm-hmm.
It's Jason's daughter?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's her half.
Okay. So they like to play on the trampoline, jump back and forth. And you said that you've seen, what's her name? You said Rachel?
Rachel's the middle one.
Okay, so Rachel, you've seen her actually like push Hannah down
Oh yeah, they
on the
wrestle all the
trampoline.
time. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't remember if it was you or Jason telling me that you've seen her actually fall off the trampoline and
She has.
yeah,
I don't know that I said that, but she has.
may have been Jason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason had noticed marks on her before, but Lindsay always told him they were from falling or playing. He believed her. After all, at the time, this poor father had no reason not to. But what was showing up on the hospital scans wasn't from Hannah being clumsy. It was something else entirely. Something that detectives are about to confront Lindsay with.
Has Jason ever said anything to you about disciplining Hannah?
No.
Never spoke to you about it, or like what his expectations are?
No, all he said is that when she does get hurt, she doesn't say anything because she's afraid she's going to get in trouble because she's not doing something she's supposed to do, or she's doing something she knows she's not supposed to do.
Did he elaborate? Like what kind of trouble?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Jason get angry? Have you ever seen him go off about anything in general? Just anything?
I think he's got a temper.
Does he? So what can you tell me about his temper? What have you seen?
It's not seen. It's like what we've talked about. Like,
You're trying to help him?
yeah, like he'll talk about like getting in a tiff like on the job site or something. And I'll say, well, they don't want to talk to me like that. Like, you know what I mean? He's a guy. I don't know.
But guys usually talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
So has he ever like been physical? Like you see him throw things, you see him, outburst, anything like that?
Not really.
No?
Not that I can think of.
I know you feel like you're going to throw up. This is terrible.
This is awful.
Yeah.
I just had a mixed 2 weeks ago, and I thought that was the worst thing I've been through.
You understand there's a difference between law enforcement and doctors. So when we talk to people, we do not have any medical background.
Yeah.
Nor do we pretend to be.
Right.
Cincinnati Children's Hospital, which is world renowned,
The best.
is the best.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a young child, that's where they're going.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm going to be very matter of fact with you. And I want you to be a matter of fact with me. And if you're sitting here telling the truth, that's great. But if you're sitting here and you're covering and you know things, then watch. Listen to the words I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
You will be.
Yes.
Because this is the only spot that you're going to get a chance to cooperate. Because once we're done, and if you don't let it out, then that's on you. There'll be no hands reached out to you.
Yeah.
So the things I know for a fact, are these doctors who have a lot more knowledge than, as you said, any of us. Say this baby was, and people try to, and when I'm not saying this directed at you, but people in general want to make excuses of fell over a train and hit her head, fell over in the driveway and caused bruises.
Correct. I was a preschool teacher. I don't know.
Right. So when you have doctors telling you this child was, they've just pulled the plug on this child.
Oh my God.
Hannah was immediately transferred to Fort Hamilton Hospital and put on a ventilator. A CT scan revealed that she was suffering from hemorrhage, and an emergency airlift was ordered to transport her to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Even after emergency neurosurgery, her condition continued to degrade over the following days, until March 18th, when she was pronounced dead.
That's what I'm saying. So they look at a scan that's taken at Fort.
Correct.
They look at a scan that's taken 35 minutes later when she's rushed into Cincinnati Children's, and she's immediately rushed into surgery, okay? And they're able to say with 100% professional opinion that this child, this proximity to when this all occurred, the that took place on her was absolutely in a time frame of the time she was in your house to the time that had to be almost immediate prior to coming to your house. That there's absolutely no positive way that this child was sitting down, playing with blocks, having conversations, that it absolutely could not have happened. So
she didn't play this morning, but she walked into my house. I am I will look you in the eye. I've never hurt a kid in my life. Wouldn't even hurt my kids. I don't spank. I don't believe in spanking. I was never
Have you ever seen TJ strike any of the kids?
No, he's not even. He's hardly ever home. And when he gets
Was
home,
he there this morning and
No.
you're just covering? You're lying?
No, he was at the barn. I swear. No, he left at 6:15 because Vivian got up with him. And
Is that the same thing that Jason's gonna say when he's
I
here?
would think so. Yeah, TJ was already at the barn. Yeah. So Vivian got up with TJ. Savannah was still asleep. He left, and we walked out into the kitchen. I started making coffee. Jason texted me and said, "We're heading over," which is what he does every morning for the most part.
Okay.
I walked, because he always comes around the back. So I walked out into the garage. He sat her down. Well, not sat her, but she was standing up, and gave her a kiss bye and said, "Gotta be back." And she wanted double kisses and asked for another one. She walked in front of me, walked into the house. I set my phone down. She literally looked up at me and said, "Buddy, can I have a donut and couch?" Because she didn't want to go back to bed. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. And she just fell. She was taking off her jacket and just fell.
Do you know if we just go off of what you've said right now, you've put yourself right in the bullseye?
No, wow.
Because you were the last one to see her.
They're saying that this is so close. At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit and testify to somebody if we charge somebody. She's not going to. Detective Sprague's not going to. It's going to be doctors. And it's going to go off of, this is not an accident. This has been, and that's going to be the cause of, and this is going to be a homicide. And they're going to go with, I guess, circumstantial evidence. And you put yourself right there in the mix. Because you're going to have doctors saying there's absolutely no way this baby's walking, talking, and having a conversation. And I absolutely don't want you to lie for no reason whatsoever.
I swear
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
So I don't want you to say something just for me to get off of you is where I'm going.
Okay, yeah.
Because
I don't.
but you need to worry about you right now.
I am worried.
If you know or think you know or have an idea about something, you need to get out in front of it. This is a homicide. This didn't fall and hit her head.
Yeah, that's why I was like, there's no way that she just fell and hurt herself and it's this bad.
So we're in agreement with that.
Yeah.
You wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yes.
Then tell me, if you was to reach out and take a guess, tell me what's happened.
I'm sure she did something bad and got in trouble. She's a little mischievous.
So tell me what, is Jason capable of this? Does he have a temper? Have you ever seen
He
it?
has a temper.
Have you ever seen him hit the kids?
No, I haven't. But I have not known him long enough to know that, and I don't go. I've never even been in his house.
Have you ever seen on her?
Yeah, she's bruised all the time. And
You consider that, but I mean, she's a typical kid.
And she's very, 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 very
Have you ever seen any bruises that you've looked at and went,
yeah.
Where?
God, just
I'm concerned with her head.
Yeah.
Have you seen on her head? Look at me, please.
Yes.
I need to get a good feel for you.
Yes.
Where at on her head?
Sometimes on the back.
Okay. Have you ever asked her about those on her head?
No.
Why not? And I'm not trying to belittle you, but I'm just
I know.
so.
I know. I feel like I haven't done enough.
Well, just, I mean.
I don't know that I've asked her, but I'll say, "Oh, did you fall? Did you jump off the couch again?" Because she jumps off the couch a lot.
Do you know if there's carpet over there at the house?
I've never been in there. Never been in.
Is this the only child he has?
He has two older ones, but they live with their mom during the week.
When you say he has a temper, I'm listening.
I've never seen it, but like when we talk about like things that go on the job site or whatever, if the guys get into a fight, like we're friends. He and I are friends.
Yeah.
And we gripe to each other about like the drama of like the company there or whatever. And I tend to get mad about people flying in and out with me, having kids playing in the yard, and we talk about that. And I'll kill somebody if they hurt my kid. Or like the other day, he got into a fight, I guess, with one of the guys on the job site, and he's like, "You don't want to do that to me," you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. But I think he's even said I have a temper.
Where else have you seen bruises on her that's you've looked at and went,
Yeah, like her arms and her leg. I don't know, just
Have you ever-
Specifically where on her arms? Like look like handprints?
yeah, maybe like.
grab?
I just thought maybe she bruised easily. My dad bruises really
Maybe
easily.
she could. I don't know.
My dad always has bruises.
I just know she's been, and that's the cause of her death today.
Hannah may have bruised easily, but what the doctors saw did not happen from a fall.
Anything else you can think of right now?
No. I was just trying to make her chin look better yesterday.
Yeah.
Because when she fell on that gravel, it kind of busted up her chin. And I think she bit her tongue
Oh.
when she did that.
Yeah.
She's really gone.
Yes. That's what we're trying to figure out. That's why I said every detail. Any information that you can give us. That's what's going to help. That's what we need to know. Because right now, you're just as much involved as whoever did it.
know.
And I, like I said,
I wish I weren't.
right here, right now, this is where we can help you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Help you figure it out, help us figure it out. But
I promise you I would never hurt a baby ever in my life. I mean, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. Ever in my life.
I don't think that anybody intentionally plans.
No,
I mean,
obviously
some
not.
do.
But I know there are bad people in the world, but I know that he loves her.
So you've never heard, okay, your dad doesn't work with them right
No.
now. Have you ever heard anybody else talk about Jason's temper or anything?
No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know him.
Yeah.
Other than I watch his kid.
Right.
We just play all day.
Right. And that morning, he was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't walk over, he drove over?
Yeah, they drive over.
Okay, so he gets her out of the car, said with the blanket on her.
Yeah, he always has the blanket over.
So he
carrying
always
her.
does that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then he comes to the garage door, and that's where you meet him. You get the baby. And then he goes back to his car.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say anything. What does he say?
I mean, this time we hear something about the weather because he works outside. And I'm like, oh, it's snowing there.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
And then he'll give her a kiss bye. Dad, be back. And we just walk in.
And she asked him for another one.
Yeah.
We can get you immediately off the radar screen if you're willing to take a polygraph and go on. We can our focus everywhere else. Are you willing to do that?
Why would you want me to do that? That's weird.
Because I'm not allowed to tell. I'm only taking you at just your word.
I'm all nervous.
It takes all that into consideration. If you had to take one, are you going to pass it or fail it?
I don't know.
Why?
At this point, I would pass it because I'm telling the truth.
Well, then that's the answer I would be looking for. Nervous doesn't have nothing to do with nothing.
Even if Lindsay denies a polygraph test, the truth is there isn't even a need for one because of the mountain of evidence stacked up against her. With multiple medical consensus, and later her complete confession, her fate was already decided even without a polygraph test.
I don't want to do that without a lawyer. Now I'm nervous. Now I'm all nervous. I don't know what to do. I've never been in this situation. I don't know what to do.
I'm just asking. That's all I was doing is asking. I can't give you advice on what to do. I'm just asking.
I was taken aback by that question.
What's wrong? What?
With the polygraph, I was like, ugh. I don't want to, like, I'm really nervous and really upset.
Anybody comes in here is. Okay, it's just human nature. You're going to be nervous, you know.
I don't want to do something to, like, incriminate myself, and I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
I
can't tell
I
you.
know. It's like that whole thing when if you blow, then you're screwed. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know what to do. I'm honestly telling the truth, and I would never hurt a child a day in my life, like, ever. Or anybody else for that matter.
So what's your concern then?
That I'm super nervous, and that when I'm asked the questions, my heart rate will go up, and that, I don't know, I'm just nervous. It just makes me completely nervous. I don't know. Plus, I've never been through this.
Sure, yeah.
I've taken a polygraph before.
Polygraph made me nervous too.
Made me nervous.
I'm so afraid I'm gonna fail it because I'm so freaking upset.
Are you
and, like,
listen to me. Are you telling the truth?
absolutely.
Then the polygraph will show that. It don't matter how nervous you are,
Yeah.
because it takes into account your nervousness.
Yeah.
And what he'll do, he'll ask you your name, you'll tell him, and he gets to read it. Then he'll ask you your date of birth, you'll tell him, he gets to read it. Now, if you lie, it'll show something different, but it does not matter how nervous you are.
Okay.
Because trust me, I didn't like taking it.
No, I don't want to.
But as long as
I
you're telling the
didn't.
truth, it's not a big deal. And then, we can absolutely say 100% that, the baby come in, she walked in with her, asked for a donut, and
Asked
fell
for
down.
dinner and fell over.
And as long as you're telling the truth,
Yeah.
that's what it will show.
I just don't know what to do. My husband goes, "You do the recording." Am I allowed to leave without doing that?
You can leave anytime you want.
Right. No, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to, like,
No, I know you've
be
been
obstinate.
very
or-
cooperative. You're just
have.
nervous, and
I'm very nervous and very
Sure.
upset, and this is not at all what I thought was going to happen when I called 911.
That last part is a lie. On the 911 call, Lindsay repeatedly told the dispatcher she didn't do anything, unprompted, before anyone had accused her of a thing. People who have nothing to hide don't usually start with that.
we have to find out what happened to this baby,
Agreed.
and we have to look at all people. And
Yeah, no,
unfortunately, the baby was in your care at the time,
Yeah.
and to eliminate you, that's why we brought the polygraph, so we can go ahead and eliminate the babysitter. That's the reason we want to do it.
Yeah.
That way we can move on to find out who did do it.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. But then we can move on to somebody else.
Correct. What happens if I fail it?
Are you telling the truth?
Yes,
Then
but
you're not-
now I'm just
then you're not gonna
nervous.
fail it.
You need to just not even worry about that.
Yeah, you're not going to fail it.
Just as long as you go in there and whatever questions he asks you at that moment, you're just completely as honest as you can be with them.
Yeah.
You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Just be
He'll
honest.
ask, did Hannah fall off the train yesterday?
Yes.
Did she fall flat on her face on the concrete floor?
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Did she walk in your house this morning?
Yes.
What did she say?
Donut in the couch.
Then what happened?
She fell.
That's what he's going to ask you, stuff like that. That's it.
Right. I don't know what to do.
This is a decision that only you can make.
All right. Yeah.
You know,
Do I have a second chance? I have to do it now. Can I come back and do
It's-
it? Like,
Well, we don't even know if we can do it today. We got to call the police
Oh, I
first
gotcha.
and
I gotcha.
see if he can even do it.
Okay.
So. But we would like to do it as soon as possible. That way we
yeah.
can move on to other people.
Yeah.
Because something has happened to this baby. We need to find out.
Obviously, I mean, when all that was happening this morning, I was thinking to myself, there's no way that just falling on that concrete floor made her. I could have swore like the head. This has been going on. I don't understand.
have you seen her come to the house with bruises on her face
Yeah.
before the accident yesterday?
Yes.
So she had bruises on her face this week.
Yeah. Mhm.
Where at?
Before she fell off the train?
Like one was like right here, and then she had one on her chin.
Was the one on the chin from when she fell in the gravel?
that got worse. There was one on her chin before that, and then when she fell in the gravel,
So there's
it got worse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when she tripped on that, her heel of her boot
Mm-hmm.
on the rock, and like,
Yeah.
and she bit her tongue too.
Okay. All right.
I don't want
Do you want me to give him a call?
No, I want to call my lawyer.
Okay.
I'm completely honestly telling the truth, and I would never lie. I wouldn't lie to anybody. And
Yeah.
I don't.
You want to call your lawyer, but I mean, do you still want to talk to us?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to call him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're doing it. This is what you're supposed to be doing, helping us.
I'll do anything I can to.
Well, we do appreciate it. Anything that's going to be able to help us out with Hannah, that's, and I know that you want to do this.
She is our main concern.
She's been my main concern
So for how long has she been your main concern?
since I've known her, since I met her.
And what's your reasoning for that?
She doesn't have a mom. My husband didn't have a mom.
Yeah.
There's a big difference when you don't have nurturing and love. And I'm not saying that he didn't do that, but women are different.
Right.
Like even last night after I was putting the vapor up on her face, she looked at me and said, "Love you, buddy. You take good care of me." I am honestly in shock. It was literally 30 seconds to a minute, him dropping her off and us walking in the house.
Yeah.
And she collapsed. I hadn't even shut the door behind me yet.
You hadn't shut the door yet, but you told me that you were walking in towards the kitchen to get her donuts.
No, I hadn't even shut it.
You hadn't shut
I
it?
hadn't even shut it.
Okay.
No.
So you weren't in the same room with her when she turned around and looked at you?
No, I was still. So here's the door. Here's that chair. Here she is. I put my phone down, went to take off my robe. She looked up.
Lindsay Parton was convicted on all counts: murder, involuntary manslaughter, and 4 counts of endangerment. She was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 18 years. Her partner, Timothy J. Smith, was later indicted as well. He entered an Alford plea to 1 count of gross sexual imposition. The remaining charges were dismissed. He faced up to 2 years in prison. Our thoughts are with Jason and with everyone who loved Hannah. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.